What up, brothers and sisters, and welcome to MTG Malone with me, MtgA Malone. And today on this beautiful Monday, normally I'm doing the Mono Blue Monday, but today I wanted to switch up things a little bit. It's a new year, Cal time's right around the corner. We don't know what we got to expect. We got some leaks, we got some spoilers, but for now it looks pretty freaking awesome. But yeah, before we get into the deck today, trying to reach a next big milestone of 500. And I think with your help, I can do it until the end of the month. That is why all my videos will have this little road to 500 over here. So, you can see it. It is strong. We will get there. I can feel it. You can feel it. And together, we will be able to do it. I know it. So, but enough yammering. Let's get into the hammering. So, today is an Is It Colored deck. And I don't know why the name isn't completely in here, but the name of the game is Keep Your Removal. Just keep it for yourself. Your little secrets, keep them all to yourself. So when I put it like this, you can see the whole name over here. So yeah, normally should be like this, but I don't know why Arena decides that in here it just will cut off half an L. Yeah, that's just how it is. So this is another iteration of my non-creature tribal. I switched out a little thing here and there, took out some spells, put in some spells, you know the drill, just switching things around a little bit. I mean, it's very hard to build a new deck every single day with new fresh ideas if the card pool is this tight and still trying to make a deck that works out. I mean, it should be fun in the first place, but if you don't win, it's not fun. It's just not fun. So, non-creature deck. But how do we win? Well, we create creatures in other ways. So, one of the most important cards in here is the Kiora Best of Sea God, and if you know me, you'll know I love this card. So, first off, you create an 8/8 blue Kraken creature token with hexproof. Pretty strong. Then in the second step, you tap all non-land permanents, and they don't untap your opponent's control. I'm sorry. Tap on non-land permanents your opponent's control, and they don't untap during their next untap step. And then you gain control of something of theirs. You can even steal a land if you want to, and untap it. And you have one more mana, or you have a big creature, or you steal their Embercleave, put it on your Kraken. Whatever you want to do works out freaking well. Then we have Shark Typhoons in here. Just 4 of them, yeah, the maximum amount. With this you can cycle the card, make a shark, or maybe we are even able to hardcast this. That would be freaking amazing. I would love to hardcast this shark and make so many sharks. Just make so many sharks. Then a new card in here is the Lithoform Engine. With this you can copy target, activate or triggered ability for 2. You can copy and target instant or sorcery for 3. Or you can copy a permanent you control. So, has to be a spell, so it can't be on the field. And yeah, that is pretty freaking awesome. So for example, let's say you play the Kiora Best of Sea God for 7. And then you pay the 2, you can copy the activated ability of the 8/8. Or when you make a shark with the Shark Typhoon, you can just copy it. Oh, it's freaking amazing. So let's say you have the Shark Typhoon out, you play something, and then you pay 2, you make 2 sharks. Pretty freaking amazing. Pretty freaking amazing. And yeah, these are our win cons together with 2 Crawling Barons. Let's get them over here in the win con corner. So, the Crawling Barons, where did it go? Over here. Okay, it's also a land, so it's not a creature. So it fits the theme. And having 2 Crawling Barons is never bad, because sometimes if you have nothing in your hand, nothing at all, you still have the Crawling Barons. You can smack in for 2, 4, 6, 8, you know how it works. You put a counter on it for 4, then you decide if you want it to become a creature, and then you smack in. So, let's say you keep all your mana up because your opponent has something in hand and you want to use one of your many counter spells that we have in here, but they play nothing because they fear the counter spell. Just push the Crawling Barons for 4, get in there, smack their face next turn. It is pretty nice. And talking of counter spells, we have 2 Essence Scatters, 2 Jwari Disruption, which also works as a land. And if you don't play this as a land, play this early. Or maybe they don't expect the Jwari Disruption, play something, they can't pay the 1, you counter it anyways. Then we have 2 Negates, and we have 4 Neutralizers. This can also be cycled. So it is pretty good, because sometimes you don't need a counter spell right now, but something else, like maybe a removal, like the Scorching Dragonfire, which deals 3 and exiles, or a Shock, which deals 2. The Spike Field Hazard also works as a land. One of those, getting it in your hand instead of the Neutralize, could be better. Just use your brains. Use your brains. Then a big removal is the Storm's Wrath. And if you have 7 open, you can deal 8 damage to everything, and that should normally take care of everything. So a pretty nice card. Pretty nice, if I say so myself. Then we have, where is it? 3 Sublime Epiphanies, and this card is also very freaking nice. So, one of the most important parts here is that you counter a target spell. But countering a target spell for 6, not really good. You can choose all of the modes. You can counter a target activated or triggered ability, so if someone wants to make a shark, or if you want to counter the life loss from a massacre worm, with this you can do it. Then you return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, can be yours, can be theirs, whatever you want to do. Maybe you want to return your Kiora's Best of Sea God to make another one. Works out very nice. Then you create a token of a creature that you control, for example the shark, or the Kiora Best of Sea God, or maybe even the Crawling Barons. Works out very nice. And yeah, then you draw a card. So, you return something to your hand or their hands, you create a copy of a token, of a creature you control, you draw a card, you counter a spell, you counter triggered ability. Triggered abilities, there are a lot of them, like Planeswalkers, like the Midnight Clock, all of them. So, very freaking nice. Then of course we need some card draw, that's why I have the Frantic Inventory in here. 4 of them. If it gets milled, you draw more cards. If you use it 2 or 3 times, you draw more cards. So that is very freaking nice. Then of course 1 Shatterskull Smashing. One of the best cards in here. Well, in the whole set, because it takes care of creatures, up to 2 of them. It takes care of Planeswalkers. It is very nice. Excuse me. Yeah, it started to snow here and I went out a little bit, and yeah, now I'm a little bit sick, as you can hear. But never stop the grind. Never stop the grind. Video 63, and we're just at 10% of what CGB has. So, let's go strong. Let's go stronger every single day. So, I don't think that I forgot anything in here. If I forgot anything, it would be the Midnight Clock. I just realized I forgot the Midnight Clock. So, 3 of them helps us with the rampant, real good. And if we're up against rogues, it is real good, because you return all of your spells into your deck, draw a new set of hand, and that is just very freaking nice. So, the Midnight Clock, put it in every of your blue decks if you have the space. If you don't, make some space for it. It is just so good in the current meta. So, got over everything, I think. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I did. Alright, land base, we have 6 beautiful Bob Ross Islands, 4 beautiful Bob Ross Mountains, 4 River Glide, Lava Glide Pathway. I never know, sometimes it chose the red first, sometimes it chose the blue first. But hey, I don't know what the RNG behind that is, but you shouldn't glide over the lava. Just don't do it. And 2 Red Ground Triumph, even though we have no white, you know, I like to put the Triumphs in, because you can cycle it for 3, and that is just perfect. So, what are we afraid of? Nothing. We're afraid of nothing, because most of the meta is removal, and we have some removal ourselves, but the rest is just countering their stuff. So, you just chill back, wait what they're doing, and when they do nothing, you create a Kraken. So, get in there, have some fun, and I will see you all in those non-creature games. Alright, yesterday's deck was pretty fun. Can today's deck be even funner? Who knows? First game, I bet it's gonna be rogues. Nandi, my friend, you're playing rogues. I can feel it. The first game since we started this year has always been rogues. We have a completely blue hand. No red at all. And we're going first? We have a Frantic Inventory. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? He will never expect us to be Izzet colors. I shouldn't have kept this hand. What a Monday decision. I got a coffee. I got you. What else do I need? Playing out an island. As I said, I'm a little bit sick. Oh, he's rogues. He is rogues. Aren't you? Oh, you're not. You're a mono black control. Okay. Well, we have answers for that. We have a lot of answers for that. So, did I accidentally switch my decks? I don't think so. I really don't think so. But you can cry all you want, I couldn't have done anything against that anyways. And now we have a neutralize open. So if he wants to do anything, we're good. He doesn't want to do anything. Still, no red lands. But at least we're on 4 lands already. So if he doesn't want to do anything during his turn, we have the Crawling Barrens. With Javari Disruption, we have everything we need. So we can push the... Oh, he has a Field of Ruin. Of course, he has the Field of Ruin. But yeah, that gets us a red mana. So, not even that bad. But why wouldn't he have it? Why wouldn't he have the Field of Ruins? It's just smart to have a Field of Ruins in today's meta. So, are we keeping our Javari Disruption as a land? Or are we keeping it as a counter spell? So I think if we draw one more mana sooner or later, he still isn't on Ugin mana, so that is pretty good. And the Scorching Fire can take care of his, whatchamacallit, the sad robot. So he's Cries here. Okay. He's Cries. So, he is mono black Ugin. So whatever he plays here, we can counterspell it. And he knows it. Okay, one more Sublime Epiphany. Not really what I was looking for, but hey, I'll take it. I take it. So with 2 more turns to find a mana, he gets 4 life. I don't care about that. This is going to be a grindy game, but at least it's not rogues in the first game. Thank you, Magic the Gathering Arena. Thank you so much. Not giving me rogues in the first game. So the Solemn Simulacrum will find him a land, but won't draw him a card. So I think keeping up the neutralize here is more important, but we will take care of the Solemn Simulacrum immediately. Yep, just so we have to do something. Getting cards out of our hand, because if we draw something else than a land here, we have a lot of cards in our hand. So, he's on 7 now. We'll be on 8 soon. So, but we will have all the counter spells in the world start the next turn. So now we have a neutralized, then we have all those Sublime Epiphanies that we need. And he doesn't do anything. Nice. I like that. I like that very much. So, he will draw maybe a card here? Who knows? We could even counter-activate that. He draws a card, he loses 7 life. I like that. Draw all the cards you want. Another Solemn Simulacrum. I mean... do I care about him drawing lands? Well, you know what? If we don't draw land next turn... so, we counter target spell and draw a card. Storm's Wrath. Pretty nice. Pretty freaking nice. So, let's find a land here. No land. But we're on 6 mana. So, let's shock his face. So we don't lose our cards without doing anything. If we would have had 7 mana, I would have played the Little Forum engine every single day. But yeah, we didn't. We didn't find it. So here's the Ugin number 1. We will counter that bad boy Ugin. No Ugin for you. No Ugin for you. So now we need to keep back our Sublime Epiphanies here. Didn't find another land. Forsaken Monument? No sir. But we can find a land here. A Shark Typhoon. Not even that bad. Okay, here's a Grim Tutor. What will he have looked for? I don't know. I really don't know. We still didn't find a land, which is pretty heartbreaking. But if we play down the Shark Typhoon hard cast now, will he even do anything? I mean, we can make a lot of sharks. We kind of need to do something here. So let me think. He could take care of it with the Ugin. Get down to one loyalty. And then I have the Scorching Dragonfire. So you know what? Let's be cheeky. Hardcast the Shark Typhoon. So, if he wants to lose his Ugin to a Scorching Dragonfire, he can do that. And maybe we even find another mana for the Kiora Besta Sea God. Yes, yes, he will steal our, he will destroy our Kraken, but we will steal his Ugin, which is so sweet, which is so freaking sweet. Stealing Ugins, best Ugins. Stolen Ugins, best Ugins. I'm sorry, I know grammar, I know grammar. Good old coffee. So, Nandi, you were playing creatures. That was the trouble here. We weren't. We're not playing any creatures. That is why we are so well equipped against your deck, having no creatures at all. Nandi. So, you took a card into your hand, paid 3 life for it, but what was the card? What was it? So, if we put down a little form engine, we can make a lot of sharks very soon. Oh, he left, but he came back. So, if you can see your opponent's pet shining and exploding and stuff, normally that means that they just kept a Clackbridge Troll. Well, I don't even really care about that. I don't... Oh, here's a land now. So are we putting down the little form engine? Or aren't we? So he's playing even more creatures here. So you know what? I feel cheeky. I feel freaking cheeky here. And next turn we can just copy the Storm's Wrath and do everything we want to do. So, I mean, we need to be cheeky here. We just need to be cheeky here. He kills our shark. So there you go. Having creatures on the field, always bad. Always bad. But even if he has the Massacre Worm here, this bad boy will be gone very soon. Here it is. So are we even countering this? I think we are. Why shouldn't we? Why shouldn't we be countering this? You know, there's no reason not to counter this. No reason at all. He kills our shark. Don't really care about that, my friend. Your Clackbridge draw will draw you a card for the last time here. Another Field of Ruin. Alright. And another Maze Mind Tome. Alright, alright. But we have a Crawling Barrens now. So... how much mana do we have? We have 8 mana. So I can double up the Storm's Wrath, take care of his Clackbridge draw. We're still planning on stealing his Ugin. There's no need not to. Oh, maybe he even found it here. Maybe he even found the Ugin. So yeah, our shark is gone, but as I said, if he wants to Here's the Ugin. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes. I will steal that bad boy so hard. Oh, he was afraid of the Shark Typhoon? My friend, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. I will steal that Ugin so hard. So freaking hard. And with the little form engine, I can even steal 2 things. So, let's put down the Kiora Besta Sea God here. He will need to have to exile it here, because he can target it. So yeah, I will steal your Ugin so hard. So freaking hard. Oh, okay, well, push your Ugin. I don't mind. I honestly don't freaking mind. He has a little form engine himself? What is this madness? What is this freaking madness? Alright. That indeed is madness. Is it legendary? Yeah, if I steal it, he needs to sack it. So he can deal 6 damage here. That is okay for me. But everything will get tapped, so he can't even use it. And he can't use his Maze Mind Tome. So that is pretty freaking nice. Pretty freaking nice. So. And you know what? To finish it all off, I will put down 1 Shark Typhoon. Or do I? I would still have enough to... Yeah, I would still have enough. So let's put down another Shark Typhoon. Nothing he can do here. And the worst case, I will just, you know, destroy his Ugin. With the Scorching Dragonfire. So if he plays another Ugin here, which could be possible, so he deals another 3 to my face. Doesn't he know that I will steal his Ugin? Doesn't he know that I will steal his Ugin? So he still has enough for another Ugin here, but he does not do it. Perfect. Just freaking perfect. So, and we will also steal his little form engine here. We'll also steal his little form engine. And I'll just, you know, keep it for ourselves. Now the Ugin is ours. Very sweet. So, we have 7 mana. If I play this, we still have 5 mana. That is not to my liking. I will just keep it like this for now. Keep the Sublime Epiphany. Just to be sure that he doesn't do any shenaniganery. If he wants to kill the Ugin, oh, we stole his Ugin. So nice. Sorry, I was using my brains here for a little bit. Excuse me if I wasn't the most entertaining for the last 30 seconds. But I'm back. I'm back. I stole his freaking Ugin. This is mine now. Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Have you heard about his greatest invention? He kills my crawling barons. Do I care? I honestly do not care. Taking another blue here, just to be sure. And now we have our Sublime Epiphany open. He loses another 3 life. That is very nice. Well, he will get it back with the Maze Mind Tomes here. And with the Radiant Fountain. Yeah, this is a very grindy game, but I don't mind. This is what happens if you don't play any creatures. This is just what happens if you don't play any creatures. Bloodchi's Thirst. He doesn't have enough for Ugin mana here. So you know what? Let's return this to a hand. Let's make a big shark. Counter the spell. Do you have another Bloodchi's Thirst? You already used one, so I don't really think that you have another one. And now we have a negate which we can't use. he had another one. Unreal. Unfreaking real. So now we can put down the midnight clock. Make another shark. And you know what? We can even make 2 midnight clocks here. Pretty freaking nice. So now we get in for 6. And we still have a negate open if he has another Ugin. And if he has another Ugin, we have the negate. Freaking nice. So next turn... Oh. So do we care about his Maze Mind Tome? Not really. But we could draw 2 cards here. And make some sharks. Another midnight clock, eh? Alright. Alright, so this is looking pretty good because we're playing against a removal heavy deck. So he bottoms here. And next turn we can make a freaking Kiora Best the Sea God. Oh. Oh, so sweet. We have 11 mana. It's not enough for copying the Kiora Best the Sea God. But we still have a Neutralize and a Negate open. Oh yeah, I love hard casting the Shark Typhoon. So even if he has an answer here, like, you know, the Exile Everything, Extinction Event, we still have answers. And if he plays the Extinction Event, he still has enough. Oh, he's losing a lot of life here. He sadly still has enough. Should I have played it different? No, 4 mana is all we have. So, he still has enough for another Ugin. If he absolutely wants to play it. But does he even have it? Oh, now if he would play it, he doesn't have enough for another Ugin. So let's neutralize this, negate this, keep our neutralize open. What's this, the straw that broke the camel's back, my friend? Was it? Was it the straw that broke your back? He doesn't have Ugin mana anymore, he just has Clackbridge Troll mana. Well, we can tap that bad boy. We can just tap it. Sacking our goat here. Don't really care. Okay, yeah, use your duress. This game is over. We did it. We freaking did it. Yep. Yes. 1-0. No creatures. Keep your removal to yourself, my friend. Keep it all to yourself. So the first game went exactly as I hoped it would go. Stealing an Ugin? That was nice. But it went 20 freaking minutes. 20 freaking minutes. Red Rill. Are you rogues? Are you rogues, my friend? Oh, we have a freaking nice hand. The opponent goes first, so even if he's rogues. But he's not. He is mono white. Another little form engine. That is not too good. Excuse me. So if I use this on the Seasoned Hallowblade, oh, so we're drawing all the duplicates that we want. All of them. So if it would die. So if he gives it indestructible, it wouldn't die. So the Seasoned Hallowblade is a real nice draw here. But at least we can take care of the Luminarch Aspirant here. At least we got that going for us. He still gets in for 4. Not really good. Not really good. Oh, you should have played this before. Then you could have used your Outside of Lives bounty. So, we need to find an answer ASAP. Freaking ASAP. At least we have a Neutralize open and a Negate. So, we will see what he does here. Gets in for another 4. So we're dead in 3 turns? Yeah. 3 turns we're dead if we don't find an answer. That, my friend, is something that I don't want on the field at all. Luminous Broodmoth? No, thank you. No, thank you. So, we can put down the Midnight Clock, hope that he has a non-creature spell. So what's with all the duplicates? Oh no, last game went so long, this one will be super short. Against Mono White, one of the strongest. Oh, perfect. This is at least perfect. So, he only has 2 more cards in hand. If he plays 1 more and we find something nice, we can start getting cards out of his hand. But we found a Javari Disruption. That's not nice. So let's put down another Midnight Clock. I don't know for what, but let's put it down. And maybe we can use a Javari Disruption. I don't know. But against the Seasoned Hallowblade, well, we're pretty badly equipped. So he gets it for 4 here, and next turn we're pretty freaking dead. We're just pretty freaking dead, unless we find a shark. Oh, now he even has an answer to this. Well, at least we can get the 1 mana here. And maybe we draw something nice? Maybe we draw something nice? Maybe we draw another Midnight. What's with the Shuffler? So, these were my first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 13 cards. First 13 cards, 3 duplicates with the Midnight Clock, 2 little 4-man gens. So yeah, let's give him the good game. Put down another Midnight Clock so he sees that we drew 4 freaking Midnight Clocks. And now we put down a little 4-man gen. Then we give him another good game and get the heck out of here. What's with the Shuffler? What's with the Shuffler? Don't do me like this, Shuffler. Don't you do me like this. I deserve better. Alright, we had the longest game in history, we had the shortest game in history. How will this one turn out? Maybe it will be a 50-50? Who knows? We will find out. But aggro white got us real good. So, yeah. Maybe having no creatures at all isn't always the best, but we're up against Rupture. And we have, we're going first. What is this craziness? Alright, we're putting down a mountain here. Just to have the Spikefield Hazard open. So if he has a Selfless Savior or something, we can take care of it immediately. Would be freaking nice. Would be freaking nice. So, Bob Ross Mountain, go. Oh, Fabled Passage. I don't like that. But whatever it is, we can counter whatever you throw in our way with the Java. Oh, I almost died by suffocating on my own spit here. So, a mountain yourself. Oh, I see, you're a man of culture as well. Let's try to get the Frantic Inventory out here. Very nice. The Scorching Dragonfire is pretty nice. So we can put down the Spikefield Hazard here. Still have our Javari Disruption. Still have our Scorching Dragonfire. Bonder's Enclave. What the hell are you? Okay, the Shock is also pretty nice. And maybe we can even throw down a Shark Typhoon very soon. Would be sweet. He didn't find a land. So I don't think that I want to run into his Shock or whatever he has in hand. Does he need to discard? He needs to discard. So, he is a man of culture himself. Are you countering my Midnight Clock? You are. You are. You monster. But now we can play the Javari Disruption as a land, because we can play anything anyways. So, he's stuck on 3 lands. Oh, now he found a 4th land. Pretty good for you, my friend. We're on 5 mana. He puts on top. I don't like that. Oh, now he has a Midnight Clock himself. Must feel pretty nice. Must feel pretty freaking nice. So, Now we can make it 3 shark, but it's still not what I really want. It's not what I want, what I really want. Drawing 1 more mana would have been nice. Now it looks like we will be behind on mana. So, what are you playing, my friend? Are you playing like almost the same deck that I am playing, but with a Fire Prophecy except for a Scorching Dragonfire? And what is this? Okay, now we're behind on mana. Pretty bad. So let's put down a shark, just to have something on the field. Sharky boy. Does he have another Fire Prophecy? Doesn't look like it. Did we find... No, we didn't find a land. But I absolutely want to find a land here. Will he counter this? We found 2 lands. Perfect. Perfect. So now can smack in with the shark. If he has a shark himself, we can Scorching Dragonfire that. He does have a shark himself. So we can use a shock. And let's use another shock. Just for the heck of it. Yep. And if he doesn't take care of the shark here, we still have our Sublime Epiphany for whatever he does next turn. So we're almost up against the same deck. Oh, he had another Fire Prophecy. Feels bad. Feels bad. Yeah, why would he have thrown one away if he didn't have another one? But we have the Sublime Epiphany to take care of his Midnight Clock. So will he have a counter spell here? I bet he does. So let's not use the Kiora here. Oh. Oh. I don't want him to draw 3 cards. I don't want him to draw 3 cards. And now he's behind on mana again. Oh, the Javari Disruption, not even that bad. Not even that bad. So he's on 3 mana again. But we still have 1 Sublime Epiphany, so that's pretty nice. Alright, we're on 8 mana now. Could we be cheeky? Could we throw down the little form engine? I don't think so. Well, we kinda could. Does he want to counter this? Does he want to counter... You know what? If he has counter spells, it's better that he counters the little form engine than our Kiora Besta Sea God. Okay, he didn't want to counter this. Now we still have our Javari Disruption if he plays some more shenanigans. Oh. Making him lose 2 cards here feels pretty nice. Oh no, he had the Midnight Clock. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. He had the Midnight Clock still open. Sometimes you're just stupid. Okay. Well, we have 2 Kioras here, so we can use one. The Mystical Dispute, number 1. And now he has the Reign of Revelation. So he's drawing a lot of cards here. I don't like that. So from now on we will need to chill back. Another longest game in history is awaiting us. But why does he have the Bonder's Enclave? Just for the Shark Typhoon? Is it just for the Shark Typhoon? Who knows? But with the Midnight Clock we can still take care of the Midnight Clock. Oh, now he has the Shark Typhoon Hardcast. The Hardcast Shark Typhoon. But we have the Kiora Besta Sea God number 2. So, what do you want to do here? We can steal that Shark Typhoon very soon. And we still have the Neutralize, we still have the Sublime Epiphany. So, yeah, maybe you were too cheeky here. Maybe Rupture, you were just 1 turn too cheeky. You cannot return... Oh, you returned the Cure Best Sea God. Okay. Okay. So we aren't going to play it here. We are not going to play it. We only have 9. So if we had a 10 mana would be sweet. But we still have the Sublime Epiphany in hand. And we can play it the Thrill of Possibility. Let's... I don't know. I really don't know. Well, we have the Scorching Dragonfire. But I think making him lose 2 cards here would be sweet. So you know what? You know what? Let's counter this. And next turn, we can still Scorching Dragonfire. And if he puts all his mana in a Midnight Clock, we still have the Sublime Epiphany. So, this is going to be a very interesting game. Another freaking Shark Typhoon, eh? So let's make another freaking... So, target an online permanent. We're targeting the clock. Target a creature you control, target a player. So if he doesn't have a counter spell here, we're looking pretty a-okay. We are looking pretty a-okay. Are we looking a-okay? Are we looking a-okay? Come on. Come on. This deck is still melting my brain so hard. The Sublime Epiphany is a card where you really need to decide when you want to play it. Oh, he has a negate. Of course he has a negate. Of course he has the negate. But we have the Cure Best Sea God now. So that's not even too bad. So, and we have 10. So we can make 2 Kraken here. With the little form engine. Yep. So he needs to block here. He absolutely needs to block. Do you have another Into the Royal, my friend? So yeah, he can use the Midnight Clock here 2 times. But he needs to block here. An Ugin. A freaking Ugin. Oh my lord. And this costs exactly 7. But he needs to take care of his whole board here. He needs to take care of his own whole freaking board here. Oh my lord. An Ugin. I did not think about that in this freaking deck. So up until now we were really close to be friends rupture. But putting an Ugin in this deck really ruptured a friendship. So, are you stealing? Are you destroying everything? Are you? If you aren't, you're dead. He destroys everything. Resets the game. But I have a little form engine. I have a little form engine. So, we pass here. Let's see what he does. With the Frantic Inventory, we can just copy that with the little form engine. Oh my lord. All these Ugin players, everyone is playing Ugin or Rogues. So we're drawing a lot of cards here. Pretty nice, huh? Pretty freaking nice. So, look at me. I am the captain now. Alright, we put down our Midnight Clock. Are you countering this? No, you're not. Pretty nice. So we're on 9 mana. Let's do nothing here. We have a negate. So this Ugin kind of reset the board. But it wasn't really helpful. Okay, he shocks our face for 1. That is okay. For 2, I mean. Don't really care about that. Okay, so whatever you have in your hand, we can still counter it. And we keep 3 mana open, just in case. Alright, let's put down the Kiora here. And if we copy it, we still have enough for a negate. We still have enough for a negate. So, my friend, looks like we did it. Looks like your Ugin didn't help you at all. So you would need to find another Ugin here. Yes! Yes! Take that for playing this Ugin. Another longest game. Oh, only 13 minutes. So we have time for one more game. Super redemption game. Can we do it? Can we freaking do it? Alright, against other non-creature decks, this worked out really fine. Against the one white deck that we encountered, it did not. So yeah, one less game. Let's keep my, let's hold me my pen here. Xiang. Do I look smart now? So the opponent goes first this time. We have, what's with the shuffler? Come on, we need to mulligan this, sadly. Sadly, we do need to mulligan this. And one Shark Typhoon needs to go. But other than that, this hand doesn't look even half too bad. Oh, we're up against Gruul. Okay, let's hope that we can find a board wipe here. We could not yet. But we have an Essence Scatter, we have the Javari Disruption. The Midnight Clock will need to be used very carefully here. We can't just throw it out nilly-willy. Oh, he doesn't have anything here. Very freaking nice. So we have the Essence Scatter, we have the Javari Disruption. If he wants to throw a giant into our face, we will take the 2. Yep, he wants... Oh, he does not want to throw a giant in our face, so maybe he fears something else. The Mammoth. Always use the Javari Disruption as long as you can. Never not use it. So, the Crawling Barons can get out here. And next turn we can even play the Midnight Clock and have our Essence Scatter open. So, this is a very interesting game against Gruul. Let's see how this turns out. The Edgar Innkeeper. Well, nothing we can do here. But the Bone Crusher, there's something that we can do. Yes, he will draw a card, but at least we have no big threats on the board. Alright. So now we can play the Midnight Clock and have our Frantic Inventory open, which I really like. So I want to draw cards as soon as possible, and he will fear another counterspell, I think. Why wouldn't he? Why shouldn't he? I should have played another red here. Well, I didn't. And now it will come back to haunt me. Well, yeah, nothing much I can do here. He will draw a card, I will draw a card, everything is fine. No! Now the Storm's Wrath and I don't have a red. Oh, please, game, give me a red. Give me a red. Oh, that is just a little too late. Just a little too late. But we can block here one turn. We can just block here one turn. So I got slipped a note. Okay. A Questing Beast. That is still pretty freaking nice. So we can throw out a shark here. Block one of those creatures. So if we played for 3, we still have 2 open. Doesn't really change anything here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play it for 3. Doesn't really change a lot here. But we can take care of the Bone Crusher at least. Or the Questing. Doesn't really matter. Does not really matter. So can we relax for one more turn? Oh, now we won't relax for one more turn. And we don't have to. So if we play this, do we still have enough? Yes, we do. And we're ramping good. And the game doesn't tap the wrong mana. I made sure of it. So this is still looking pretty good. This is still looking pretty freaking good. We still have another Storm's Wrath, so he would need something really big here. And next turn we can still play the little Form Engine, and then whatever. He surrendered. He surrendered. We did it. So that means we have won 3 games. Yes, very freaking nice. So, as the last game was really quick, we have time for one more. Travis, Obi-Wan, Kenobi. We're going first again. Oh, we need 1 land here and then we're good. Can we draw 1 land? With the midnight clock? This is the last game. Let's be cheeky. Let's be freaking cheeky. And let's pretend that we're an aggro red deck that didn't have a turn 1 play. Please don't be white. This is the only thing I fear, is white. With all these selfless saviors, this is the only thing I fear. So, Travis is taking his sweet time. Of course he does. Now that we said that we want to have a quick... Oh, he's green. Okay. And we found a land. Pretty freaking nice. So let's still pretend that we're mono red. We could be the CGB mono red deck. For all he knows. Oh, okay. Okay. So, we take 1 here, but we at least can counter... Oh, we can't counter it, because we only have 1 blue. That's bad. Alright. So my second screen just died. Let's hope that it doesn't affect our game here. Okay. Let's really hope it doesn't affect us. Let's take a short break. And we're back. Nothing ever happened. So we have a blocker with the Crawling Barons. Oh, he's a food deck. But if we can find something nice here, would be nice. Another red source. Let's put it down just in case that we find the Storm's Wrath. Or whatever. So, we're on 5, we're on 6 next turn. Not enough for the Kiora. But he gets in for 6. Keeps back his Seriatid, whatever that word means. I don't know. But soon we'll have our Kiora. This will be a very... Oh, the Great Henge? No, sir. No, sir. So good thing that we kept back our good old counterspell here. So, another Trail of Crumbs. Can we find... Oh, we found a negate. The negate is bad, but we put down a midnight clock now. And next turn we have Kiora Best the Sea God mana. And we keep the negate just in case that he has another Great Henge in hand. So if he has the troll here, would be pretty bad. Okay, he does not fear the shark. Let's see. Hopefully he doesn't have something big here. Okay, he has nothing. That is very good. That is very freaking good. He found a wolf. Doesn't really save him here. Okay, so we still have time to find something. Now we can put down the Kiora Best the Sea God, which is good. He can put down the goose, but we don't fear the goose, it doesn't have any attack. The Tangled Florahedron. Alright. So we trigger 1 clock here. Drawing some cards as soon as possible would be nice. Another Kiora Best the Sea God. That is just perfect. Okay. So he can't even fight me with the wolf. And if he wants to attack in, that is a-okay with me. I will tap all of his stuff. And if he puts down a troll here, we can just steal the troll. Oh, he's sacking the food. Sacking the food to find something. We found another Great Henge. That is bad. But we can steal it next turn. No problem. We have another Kiora Best the Sea God. That is a very nice draw indeed. But if we would find a Storm's Wrath here, I wouldn't even be mad. So, now the Gilded Goose is trouble. But he can't attack in here. Another Gilded Goose. That is bad. But he still can't attack in here. Another Lovestruck Beast token. Okay. We tap everything of his. Which is pretty nice. And then we play another Kiora Best of Sea God. I mean, why not? Keeping his stuff tapped all the time. Keeping his stuff tapped for a longest time. So, in 2 turns he's dead. We did it! Fastest game ever! Ramping into the Sea God. Oh, baby, 4-1. This is very good. This is very freaking nice. I like it. Alright, the last game was just as quick as I hoped it would be, so I don't get over this 1 hour 10 mark, which would be too long. But, you know, I always try to get in 5 games because it's a really good, you know, number of games to have to know if the deck works. And this deck worked. It was so freaking much fun. So, we didn't encounter any rogues, got to be honest there. Was very lucky of ours. But we only lost 1 game against Aggro White. And Aggro White is a pretty good deck, so I'm not even mad. So, today on this beautiful Monday, we played not a mono blue, but an almost very bluish deck. So, the Storm's Wrath is just such a nice card. The little form engine put in some work, and of course the Kiora Best of Sea God was so good against these Ugin decks because they need to take care of it unless they want their Ugin to get stolen. And if they want the Ugin to get stolen, well, too bad for them. We just steal it. The Crawling Barons, maybe we could exchange it for a red and a blue, but having it in here didn't hurt us at all. So, if you made it this far, I hope that you liked what you have seen and that you could leave me one of those tasty subscriptions because we're on our road to 500. And if we can do it until the end of the month, I would go freaking bananas. And if we can do it even sooner, I would go a bunch of bananas. Yeah, I learned it. Thanks, dude, for teaching me that word. So, keep your removal to yourself. Was a very freaking nice deck. I had a lot of fun and I hope you had a lot of fun. And yeah, also join the Discord, link will be down in the description. And I will see you all tomorrow.